Morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Got the old War Pony loaded down. We're gonna head to Oklahoma City and do another solar install today. As long as the wind don't try to take off with the solar panels on us like it was trying to the other day, we should be good. So we'll see you on Oklahoma City. All right, we made it to Oklahoma City. Truck's all loaded down. Fixing to put it up in the air. There's our well. We're gonna end up putting it on this thing. I hope you can hear me because the wind is ridiculous today. Cold front's coming through. Here in next week, I think, I gotta build some legs for it. But we're gonna end up installing this little windmill right here over the solar well. Just for looks, but that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, this is gonna be set at around 260 foot deep, and we're going with another 3 gallon per minute Grundfos solar. So let's get it installed. That
bar?
Yeah.
It's propped against that tower.
I hate them. All right, so here is how we do our holes. Not sure you can tell, but the top of the holes, you'll notice, is a lot smaller than the center area, and that's for a reason. In Oklahoma, the clay is so tight here. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but this stuff's just so tight. So what we do is I put my post at 3 feet at the bottom. I have a mark on my post hole diggers. It tells me how deep I am. So at 3 feet at the very bottom down, way down there is where the bottom of the pole will set. And then about a foot up from that is where the lion's share of the concrete's at. And that's what does all the anchoring. And then it's belled way back into the ground like this. I know you can't see it because it's hard to tell on the camera, but that's the way you got. You may think, shouldn't you have a lot of rebar and everything in there? Well, for a single pole and a single panel, and in this kind of clay, once we concrete it in, it's not going anywhere. I've yet to see one move yet that we've installed, so I think that's proof that it works. And we put a heavy enough pole on, and the poles we have are 9 feet. So there'll be 6 feet sticking out of the ground once I'm done concreting it in. So let's get some concrete made up and we'll get this pole set. we're gonna work for this one. Actually, that sledge does a little easier job at driving than this thing. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a little more of a solid thump hit, you know? You got your bicycle.
Is the conduit going to be able to go beside that?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be, once we get this down, it'll be about it.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be on top of that.
How else could it
I'm gonna set you right here and over there, and you can stay right here, okay? You got a hard hat? Cameron? One of these days I'll invest in a driver, a ground rod driver. Right now, it's just these bad boys. We ready, sir? So it'll be.
Yeah.
All right. That's as deep as we're going. We're 9 inches from the ground, or from the being flush. I like to go a little deeper than that, but we hit something completely solid, and I've been banging for a little bit and it ain't moving, so we're gonna stop there, start putting some pipe in. There it is. Here's what I'm looking at. You can see on the end of these, you see that glue poking out the end of each one of these. That's exactly what we're going for. That wire's fine, it's just got a little color to it. Right there, that's what you want. You want that glue to ooze out on both ends. If it don't, I'm not sure how good it'll seal. Probably still be good enough for most things. All right, now that the pump is wired up the way we want it, it's time to start put some couplings on some pipe. You see we've got 13 sticks out there. That equals 260 feet. We'll get all them suckers put on. We end up setting the pump at around 250 feet in the end. So we'll chop that last stick in two. The way we do it is we're going to go all the way to the bottom and then lift it up a foot. This well has a really deep static. The static is 187 feet and the bottom of the casing is 251 feet. So we're going to set that pump at 250 because the well doesn't flow all that much and there's not a whole lot of water sitting there in that column. So we're going to take advantage of the depth and get that pump as far down as we can, and it'll stay out of the junk because the intake on the pump is about 2 feet above the bottom of the pump, the motor. So we'll be fine. So watch along as we'll finish this up. show you. I didn't get to explain much, but this right here is our low water switch, and when I tape it, you can kind of see how I tape it. The big tape up here, and then I skip it. That way, it's if the water level comes down here, it's in the clear. It can be accessed. So I'll put you back on the fence now. Up, we're going to put a stainless check valve that'll keep a lot of the weight off of the pump. So that's what that pretty stainless thing is. So what we did is this is the top of our plastic pipe, and we have a steel coupling and then a 6-inch steel nipple. That nipple is where this well seal will reside. It gives us some strength right there at the top because we're gonna 90 off and it'll go down that way. So all that does is give it a little bit of rigidity, so it'll hold up to the pressures of the whatever's pushing against it. So here's the box that we use. Just got 4 places for 4 wires to go. So I'll put like both my reds here, you know, and both my blacks here. And then when this guy comes in here, he connects the 2 just like that. So when this thing's turned on, it connects the 2 and makes contact between those 2, and these 2 turns the pump on. Alright, so we have the panel assembled. So that's going to be the top. And down here's the bottom. So I'm going to get it and put it up the wire. I'm probably going to go ahead and lock these down so we're not dancing with that. So that's where we're headed. Do you need that ladder set up right there so you can stand on that ladder and kind of pop those bolts in? It won't blow it if you're on it.
Really?
Yep. You're safe. Like that, you can.
The pipes on the tractor, they are made.
Yeah. once I get over here, I may have you put one hand on the panel just to help me get it over there, then you'll slap that bolt through. Pretty clean. So it's going to go through that hole right there.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then do I have anything to go on the other side, or it'll be all right?
No, it'll be, yeah, just go through that hole right there, yeah.
That's the top.
Huh?
The top
Oh,
is
I got it. Flip.
Yeah.
So I need to flip it over. Wish that wind had stopped blowing for half a minute. I mean, a half a minute. Woo! Good job, Mama. Because we'd have had to redo that.
You're going up and over, right? The way you had it, you were going to go up and over.
Yeah. And now that's backwards. It's like I'm pulled this. No, that's right. So our top is will be flipped the other way. The top will be up there. We're going to go just like that.
Yeah, you're going to flip it up and over.
I've already flipped it. So I need to flip it again, right?
You have it like this, right?
Yeah.
You're going to go up and you're coming in from the back.
Facing south. It's going to be the other way. Flip it again. Oh.
Y'all, this panel is so stinking heavy with the bracket and the 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
And that's on that
I was
side.
gonna go from the other direction, but it wasn't gonna work that way because it would have just took off blowing it. This way I could at least kind of put my head into it and try to control it. We'll see how it works out.
Hold that. I want to knock that dirt out of the way. Or knock it down.
Or if you stood on it, it might make you a little taller.
There's a what?
If you stood on it, it might make you a little taller.
I don't want to trip on it. Because believe me, I'd go up there. Oh. Okay. Showing how high.
You gotta come closer. You gotta go up, get closer to me. Okay. Oh my word. We're gonna die.
We're not. Tell me what we gotta do.
You gotta come close, come, and then up, and then. Okay.
Huh? What?
I don't know why you're. Okay. I don't think it's.
Babe, it'll go.
The ladder's in the way. That black tab has to come out here, right?
On the inside. That side.
Okay. The ladder was in the way. You were about right here.
So you could have pulled it to you a little ways?
The ladder was
I
in the
understand
way. You were up against it.
What was in the way? The ladder? I can't see nothing, so you need to talk to me.
You need to come towards me
Okay?
and up, 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 down.
Hurry up.
tilt it back, I suppose.
Back.
And then keep tilting back and up. Up, 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 down. Okay.
Up, down, all around.
So you're too far this way now.
I can't see your hands.
You're too far this way. I need you to come back towards you, but out.
Here.
Up.
Push it. I'll help you. Let's go get a hammer and tap it in there. Here, hold it right there. Got it? Got it?
I think so. I don't think it's level is why it won't go.
It has to go. Hold up your end up.
Hold it up.
I don't know what that means. Something like that. Should be straight. Yeah, good one.
Hold right there.
I think it needs to go down. We could be pretty close. Emily. Yeah, da-da-da-da. Water. All right. You did good, Mama. I gotta find that stupid little level again. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. The angle this has to go to is 29.5 degrees, so. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna check how good a north and south it is. Rotate just a little bit. You did good, Mama. You know what?
Good, but we did it.
Do what?
I said, I don't know if it was good, but
I was good. Try that. Right there. Sure wish the wind would blow. Okay. my battery blows away by the time I get back. Okay. Till I find some TV. There's ain't nothing you can do about it. Whoa. Just need to, yeah. That's good. You'll hold this. Screen, draw that again. We have the, stupid nut is all it was the whole time. I hate them birds, so noisy. It's like they're laughing at us. Passing us over while we're that time we get this. Huh?
Gonna be live?
No, it's not hot. See our things like that. It'll take about 6 minutes for water to pump up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Stick thing in here first. Sure wish the wind is blow.
We were putting up a windmill, it sure wouldn't.
It's on there pretty good. I don't think I moved it too bad. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Why we wear a hat? Damn. Watch those corners, they'll get you. All right, that's the output. And we're behind some clouds. And we're getting about, I think it's 37 volts. So this thing's doing really good for being behind a cloud. Look at that. Good stuff. Over here, look at the ground in. Our conduit wires going in. Panel. This is what I've got up here. I don't know how he's gonna want it ran. I didn't get to talk to him. May run another clamp right there just to keep pressure from up there. But that's what I'll do. But anyway, sorry I didn't get to see much of the install. The wind's stupid, and we got to fight in the panel, and the wind, I guarantee you the wind is 40 miles an hour, if not more, sustained. It's not like stopping and starting, stopping and starting. It's continuous. So we got it up there. Lori might have teared up a little bit, I don't know. Did you? A little bit? Just a little. That happens when you work together in conditions like this. But we love the snot out of each other, and this is what we do every day, and we won't change a thing. But I appreciate you watching. Don't you appreciate that? See, she's doing what she does. She puts tools away.
Yeah. What is it?
And she always has pipe dope on her chin. She always, never does. Yeah, what is
like, it? Share, and subscribe?
I think so. I think it's like and smash, the cool people say, smash that like button. And then when you get done smashing the little thumbs up button, go smash that subscribe button. I looked at our analytics this morning, and I think 30% of my viewers are, or our viewers, not mine, our viewers are subscribed. So like that means like 63% aren't. And I get that, because sometimes setting up a Google account and all that just so you can do that, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I understand, and so I don't want to put anybody through anything crazy, but if you do have a Google account or something for YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, please. It'll help us out. And we'll keep doing what we do. Thank y'all so much.